Okay, so for our lesson, different types of proportion. Second quarter, week 2, we are on inverse proportion. Okay, so we done already the missing terms or finding the missing terms in proportion. And of course, we did the direct proportion. So this time is an inverse proportion. Okay, so when we say inverse proportion, that is when one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases, and vice versa. So let me give you an example. So an orphanage has enough bread to feed 30 orphans for 12 days. If 10 more orphans are added, how many days will the same amount of bread last? Okay, of course, we have to make a proportion. So we have to write orphans, that is the original number, and then over the new numbers. And that is equals to the new numbers or new days, number of days over the original number of days. How many orphans? Again, at first, so we have the 30 orphans and then 10 more added. So therefore, our new number will become 40. And then our new number of days is equals to x. And then the original number of days is 12. And then we cross multiply. Okay, so that will become equals to uh, x times 40 is equals to 30 times 12. Okay, so that is equals to 40x equals to 30 times 12 is equals to 360, and then divide both terms by 40. So you have 40x over 40 is equals to 360 divided by 40. So you can cancel 0 on both sides and then the 4 and 4 to make division easier. So that will become 0 and 0. 4 divided by 4 is x. And 36 divided by 40 is equals to 9. Therefore, the food will last for 9 days only for 40 people. Again, 30 people for 12 days and added by another 10. So therefore, the food will last only for 9 days. Next. So let's say I have enough money for a vacation of 12 days. I spend 500 pesos a day. For how many days will my money last if I decide to spend only 400 pesos a day? So of course, you have the original number, your original amount, and then your new number is equals to the new number and then original number. Your original amount of money to spend is how much? And then your new number or the new amount to be spent. And then uh, your new numbers of days and original numbers. So since the amount of money that you are going to use is 500 pesos, then you think of decreasing it to 400. So that is equals to you're looking for the number of days and then the original is 12 days. So you have to cross multiply or you can cancel the two zeros or the zeros, then cross multiply. So your new equation will become 5 is to 4 as x is to 12. So that will become 4 times x is 4x equals to 5 times 12, and that is equals to 4x is equals to 60, and then divide 60 by 4. Okay, so x is equals to 15. So now If you will spend 400 pesos a day in your vacation, instead of staying for 12 days, that will become 15 days. Again, spending 400 pesos a day in a vacation will lengthen your number of stays in the place where you go. So that will become 15 days. Next, let's say you have in a home for the aged in Tagaytay City, they have enough rice to feed the 30 aged men and women for 15 days. How long will it last if 5 more aged persons were added? So you have the aged persons, number of days is equals to original numbers equals to the new numbers. Again, so you have the original is 30 and then the original number of days is 15 days, which is equals to the new is x and then added by 5 aged. So cross multiply. So that will become 15x is equals to 5 times 30. So again, 15x is equals to 150. And then divide. So 150 divided by 15. So x will become 10 days. So the rice will last for 10 days only, having a 35 aged men and women. Okay, so next, we have, okay, a mechanic working 8 hours a day could finish a piece of work in 4 days. How many days could he finish a similar piece of work by working 4 hours a day? So this time 8 hours given 4 days and 4 hours. If you will notice, the number of hours increase and number of days decrease. And then if the number of hours decrease, what will happen to the number of days? So that will increase. So if you will notice in the inverse, so decrease, decrease, increase, and decrease. Okay, so we have 8 hours for 4 days is equals to n days for 4 hours. So we are looking for the number of days if the number of hours decreases. So cross multiply, we have to cancel and then that will become 4n is equals to 8 or 4 times 8. And then 4 times 8 is equals to 32. Divide 32 by 4. So n is equals to 8. So 8 days. So of course, it lengthened the number of days. So since you decrease the number of hours. Next. If 5 farmers can plow a field in 6 days, how many days can 15 farmers do it? So 5 farmers for 6 days, 15 farmers for how many days? So you have 5 farmers in over 15 farmers equals, that is the new number and new number equals n over 6 days. So you can cross multiply. So you have 15n is equals to 5 times 6 and that will become 30. So 15n is equals to 30, divide 30 by 15. So the result is equals to 2. So meaning if there are 15 farmers, so they will perform the job in 2 days only, whereas if 5 farmers only, it will plow the field in 6 days. Next, let's say if 12 men can do a piece of work in 15 days, how long will it take 9 men to do the same job? Okay, so of course, you have the original number, new number is equals to new number, original number, and the original number is 12, and the new number is 9, and the new number is unknown. Original number of days is equals to 15. Okay, so you have to cross multiply, and then you have x times 9 is equals to 9x, and 12 times 15 is equals to, bring down 9x, so 12 times 15 is equals to 180, and then divide 180 by 9, so x is equals to 20. Okay, so if 12 men can do a piece of work in 15 days, so how long will it take 9 men to do the same job? So meaning we increase the number of days, so since we decrease on number of men. Okay, next. That's it. So thanks for watching. So hope that this video will help you fully understand the concept of inverse proportion. Again, don't forget to click the subscription button and hit the notification button. Again, any amount that will be collected from this YouTube will be used for the less fortunate children. Please don't hesitate to subscribe. So